Imagine standing in the middle of a forest in Alaska. It's late December. The air is so cold it hurts your face, and the ground is buried under feet of heavy, compacted snow. In this kind of brutal freeze, nothing survives without shelter. Bears are deep in their caves. Birds have flown south. Life has essentially paused. But if you were to look down, right at your feet, buried just under the leaf litter, you might find something that shouldn't exist. It's a tiny frog, a wood frog, no bigger than the palm of your hand. But here is the terrifying part. If you picked it up, it wouldn't wiggle. It wouldn't blink. It would feel cold, hard, and solid, like a rock. If you dropped it gently on a table, it would make a clink sound. By every definition we know, this frog is dead. Its heart isn't beating. It isn't breathing. Its brain has completely shut down. If you scanned it for signs of life, you would find absolute zero. Its eyes are opaque and white, staring at nothing. It is a frozen statue in the middle of the Arctic winter. But this frog isn't dead. It's waiting. You see, nature has a way of breaking its own rules. When the first ice crystals touched this frog's skin weeks ago, a signal fired off in its body. Instantly, its liver kicked into overdrive. But it didn't produce heat. It produced sugar, massive amounts of glucose. Think of it like putting antifreeze in your car. Or, better yet, imagine a thick, sweet syrup. This sugar rushed into the frog's blood and flooded every single cell in its body. Here is why that matters. Usually, when water freezes, it expands. If the water inside your cells froze, the sharp ice crystals would puncture the cell walls, shredding you from the inside out. That is what frostbite is. But because this frog is packed with that sugary syrup, the water inside its cells doesn't freeze. The water between the cells freezes solid, turning the frog into a block of ice, but the cells themselves remain soft and protected. It is a biological miracle. So, for weeks, maybe months, the frog sits there, a frozen stone in the dark. No heartbeat, no brain activity, just suspended animation. Then the season turns. The sun stays out a little longer. The snow begins to melt. The temperature creeps above freezing. As the warmth reaches the forest floor, the magic happens in reverse. The frog starts to thaw from the inside out. First, the heart. After months of total silence, a single electrical impulse fires. Thump. Then a pause. Then another. Thump. Blood starts to flow again. The sugary syrup clears out. The brain flickers back online. The eyes clear up. Within just a few hours of waking up from being a solid block of ice, the frog draws a breath. It stretches its legs. And then, just like that, it hops away to find a mate, as if it didn't just spend the entire winter clinically dead. It's the only animal in the world that can do this. It stares death in the face, freezes solid, and simply decides to wake up when the weather gets better. It's a reminder that life is far more resilient and far stranger than we could ever imagine. So, the next time you feel cold, just remember the wood frog, the tiny creature that turns into a rock to survive the impossible.